Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna jump in and play a little bit of games and have a little bit of fun. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So 1.0 is here. I already have this one over here. So let's go ahead and free credits. Boop, 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 boop. So this is 1.0. I know there's a way. We gotta go hook up with our other us. We've already made a line down here. I am going the wrong way. Cancel. Back. No. Delete. I don't need that. Quite literally going the wrong direction that I didn't need to go. Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 Don't do that, game. Hey, there's my logo card. So hold on. What is that? Another logo card? There we go. Okay. No, port 0 needs to come from this way. Right? Because it needs to go from 1.0 mainframe. So this needs to come out and go up. And this is, what is it? 0.3. So this is 0.3. Right. And then this only continues if it's got a 1 in front of it. Right. So that goes 1, 2, 3. Actually, 3. Right. that then goes back to 1. But this needs to go up. Where am I going? Where did I lose my way? This way. So this is coming in from 1.0.1.0. So this comes in, right? Hits there and goes into 2, which then goes into 1, or which then goes into 0. So this needs to be, if I plug this out, take this off, put this here, and tell this, hey, if this is not 1. No, if this is not 1.0.1, send back, right? Mainly because I don't know. Yeah, this is 1.0.1.1.0.23. Yeah. Where is 1.0.2? Where is this at? Not this way. So I could actually instead basically state if it's not 1.0.1, send it back. And then not have this one up here. That way it doesn't get near as far down the line. Hold on. Not there. If it's not 1.0 point. Hold the phone. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Yeah. It's in the 3rd slot. If it differs from 1, send it back. Oh, but this is 1.0 point. Yeah. Strange endpoint 1.0.1. Yeah, I want everything to come down this way from 1.0. But if it's not 1.0, it doesn't need to go up. I did it again. I'm very lost, very confused. So let's get this back, right? Alright, where is... Not 1.22, not no. No. 1.0.3, no. I already have. No. Yes. No. 1.2.0. No, I want 1.0. I will want 1.2.0 at some point, but I'm pretty sure right now I want 1.0.2. There we go. Because that's the line I'm working on. Is the 0.2s. Hi, little kid. What do you want? Oh yeah, I need to get his magnets. That's what he wants. But so that sends it back. But 1.0.2. Oops. Boop. 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 Oh, here we go. So, this needs to go here. Kill all that real quick. This comes in from that way. Then it comes out. Not there. Not there. Let's go up and then over. This is not 1.0.2. Send it back. No, and then this is, if it's not 1.0.3, send it back. No, I don't want to send it back there. I want to, if it's not, something like that. That's right, the school needs to connect to all of them. If I remember right. This one's not necessary, I don't think. This needs to go back this way. All right. School needs to connect to a lot of different places. I can. The things that go back this way only need to be 1.0. So I can do this. Put a filter coming out of there. Yeah. Basically stating anything coming in on 0, if it differs from 1, send it back. That way, 1s only go that way. For now, right? And then if it hits here, it'll be like, oh. No, that's not going to work. Comes in on port 0 and differs from 1, send it back. Which it'll come in 0 and go to 1, which is right back there. Go to 2 first. That'll the school is causing some issues right now, basically. But it should come into here. Comes in on 1 and should go to 0. When it hits 0, it should jump back to 2 and go that way. So the school's sending back this way. Which basically means it'll jump back this way. And it's hitting here and going, oh, I can't go that way. So I need to remove this filter. Send it on up. And you put back in that 1 stating if it's a 0, or if it's a 1, head that way. If it's not, send it back. Right here, right? So I need to put back this, I need to put this filter back in. Basically stating, oh shit. Port 0. If it comes in on port 0 and differs from 1, send it back. And that goes down to there, right? That means 1s are only going that way. However, I do need so this loop here is the it's the 1.0, right? The 001. So I do kind of need another thing here, right? Basically connecting to here, stating first of all, when it comes in, right, goes this way. If it's not a 1, send it back. Easy. Jumps back in and then heads out this way, which basically states if it's not a 1, no, hold on. If it is a 1, no. If it matches a 1, send it back. Basically everything else will go into here. Right? No, that's the wrong. This one needs to come over and down. And in. So then this needs to basically state if it's a that comes in and that comes in. Both of those. One stating that if so you need to come into here, right? So it'll come in on port 1, go to port 2, which is back here, stating if it is a 1. If it differs from a 1, send it back. And that will go up here. Right, and then that will go down to here. Which means if it is I'm making this complicated to myself. This comes into here. Right? And then jumps into here. No. I want that the other way around, don't I? Because basically this comes up. Right, this is done. Like this basically is just like if this goes through, it's gonna be correct. It's gonna be your 1.0s. But this one I need to peel off the 0.0s. If it matches a 1.0, if it matches a 1, send it back, right? And if it matches a 1, send it forward. Which means anything else is going to come through. Right? And that'll be your 1.0, 2.0, right? So this one, which is my 1.2s, just needs to connect up like that. This needs to send something into there. Basically, I need a thing here, right? A thing between them stating if it is a 1, if it differs from a 1, to send it back, right? That means only 1s make it into here. Which this actually needs to be a port 2. So this should be your port 1. No. This should be your port 1. Or your port 0. That should be your port 2. I'm totally making this way more complicated than it needs to be. But then this basically needs to state, I need another filter here, stating that if it matches a 1, send it back. Right? And that should be if it's received on the 0 line. This should be, yeah. So that way they don't interfere with each other, but no ones only come this way, they don't go that way. Yeah. Now this on now zeros on the other hand, I don't know how to get the zeros off. Could actually pull everything. I might do that. I wish I had some colored cable unlocked, but I do not. So this right here is basically everything. Hopefully I can pull off the 3s and whatnot later. But right now, I need to send so these both die. So that's 1.02 to 2.02. So I do need to put this in the 00 line. Actually, what I could do, instead of doing what I'm doing here, which is making a mess and overcomplicating it, let's go ahead and yank all of this and everything I just did. Let's not connect it here, right? So this basically is sending all the student exchange stuff in. So right now it's all coming up here to 2 point, So first, we need to ship this line back to the 1 point, back to the 0, 0. And basically I have to state, hey, that is what this is doing. I think it would be best to run it. Yeah. It'd be best to run it this way. I haven't gotten anywhere today. But instead of going that way, we're going to go this way. Because basically what we want to do is basically tell the entire thing. We want to put it into the 0 at the start of the thing to be like, hey, if it is a 0, 0, we're doing this. Basically come into here, I think. Which I actually forgot to do. Okay, so this is basically all coming out of here, right? I have everything off. So this is coming up, right? So this is my port 0, which I don't need. I don't want to change. That needs to stay. That needs to stay port 0, no matter what. So then, now, we're basically stating that if this is a 0, if it matches a 0 coming from the 0, no, if it differs from 0, just drop it. I think, right? If it differs from 0, drop it. No. Send it back. And then go up to here, and that goes on to there, right? Simple. Difference of 0, 0, and zeros go that way. Same with this way. I need it to basically state that if it differs from 0 to send it back, right? Because I don't need anything that's not going to 0, 0 or going to a 0 over there. And I don't need any zeros, or not anything that's not a 0 going that way. This comes in basically bringing in any non-zeros or any zeros coming in from that line, which it should go 2 to 0 I need something stating if it is going to a 1 to go that way. And if this is 1, if it differs from a 1, send it back. So I only want 1s going onto that line. And if it comes in and differs from a 0, it's going to be sent back. But I should be able to, coming down here, I should be able to put in a filter stating if it's not a 1, or if it's not a 0, don't come up here at all, which is what I'm going to do. Back over here at the mess that I was making earlier. Where am I? I'm right here. My mess is right over here. Alright. So now right here, right, where it comes in, I'm basically stating if it's a 1, no, if it's different from that, send it back, and then it bounces out that way. However, if I put in a filter here stating that if it's not a 0, to send it back, right? That way, if it's a 1, it'll go that way. If it's a 0, it'll go that way. If it's neither, it'll go right back down. Should be correct, I believe. I don't have anything. I could make it more complicated here and actually make it a little better. That might actually be a better idea than what I just did. I don't think I need to change anything up there. However, I could do this. A little bit of redundant system here. So this is basically coming in, right, at port 0. In port 1, if it is a 0, send it here. Oh. Send it here, right? If it's a 0, send it there. If not, it goes to here. Stop doing. No. If not, it's going to be sent. Alright, hold on. If it comes in on destination 0 and is a 0, or and matches a 0, no, and is different than a 0, send it back. So then this can go that way. I think, right? And then and then if it's not a 0, it goes into here, right? And then basically, like, if it is a 1, now if it differs from a 1, right, send it back. And then this plugs into that. Right, because that's my 1 line. Yeah. And then this would be 2. Like this is the... That's 1. If it is a 2, it goes here. And if it's a 3, it goes here. I think this only sends... I don't know if it sends any 4s. We'll leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Basically, that's gonna make things a lot simpler, I think. So yeah. So this is gonna go down. Basically, everything I just did was worthless and not necessary because this... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not that one. Yeah. Let's not accidentally delete things again, shall we? So instead of doing all this weird shit that I've done here, right? Which I believe is this one. Yeah. So I actually just need that filter, I believe. And then this line that I just put in. Yeah. Just needs to be plugged into that. Because the only thing coming in... Yeah. Yeah. Because then all this back at the base is basically stating the same thing it states down there, but it also states if there's a 1.0 to come up that line. So that should I think that's correct. So then the 2s and the 3s I don't have yet. Of course, I was damaging all over the place. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Da, da, da. Only thing coming up here is 0s and 1s going up to that. So yeah, this is all gonna die until I figure out what to do with the 2s and 3s. This one is the 1s, comes over to here, and then starts heading back, right? Is this 1.02? Is this way? That's what this one is? Yeah, I think so. I need to hook these up real quick to the 1.0 mainframe. If I remember, there's a freaky monster here that always fucks my day. And I've never been good about understanding how it works. But you can kinda sneak past it if I remember right. I don't remember if 1.0 needs to get to 3.0 and 3.0. Oh, you bastard. I think now that I've touched those, it knows I'm here. If I remember right, something like that. You're not supposed to just stand up there, Mr. Bad Guy. Oh, I got the mainframe hooked up. That's the big thing. That's the thing that really matters. So. She's running out of battery. Alright. So 1.0. So I need kinda right now, if it's not going to 1.0, I can't. That's right, I don't have the... I need the next upgrade before I can do that. Which I can't do for some reason. One 1.21. 2.0. 1.0 has 1.3 on it. Okay. I don't know why 1.2, 3.02. Just send back. If it matches anything, send it back. Okay. So something is wrong. What the hell? What are all these? Oh, that's 1.0. Okay. 1.32. It's this way. I need, yeah. So this way? No. So this way? No. So this way? Yeah. So it actually needs to be on this side. Pop, pop. Oh, here's my magnet fishing guy. Oh, this is 1.2. Alright. Oh. Oh, there's the wall. Okay. 3, 2. So that's 3. And this one's 2. Alright. So that's these need to be 2 different lines right next to each other. How the hell did I do that? Oh, because I did something stupid there. Because I did something stupid there. Got it. One 1.32 and 1.23, right? I believe is what those were. Yeah, 2, 3, and 3, 2. Okay. If it differs from 1.3 or 1.2. Nope, I want that one unplugged. The 0, 0 needs to come in there. And then 1 needs to go, no. I actually want 1 to go forward. Which was it O's? Nothing's connected to that. That's not. This is, which one's down here? This is 1.0 something, right? Please be 1.02. Because if this is the O line, that'll be very, very helpful. But if it's not the O line, my brain is broken. What are you? Yeah, okay, so this is the O line. O2 and O3, I believe, are these two. Something's going on where O3 can't make it back home. Same with O2. Yeah, if they're a 1, they should be going into here. Okay, why is O3 offline though? I don't see anything being shipped back either, so something's going on up here. I did something dumb and fucked this up somehow. Comes in on 0, goes to 1 first. It's probably going up fucking that way for no reason. What? I need a... If it matches... 1, send it back. Send. No, if it matches... Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, there we go. I was sending that off the wrong direction. Wait a minute. Yeah, matches 0 goes down that way. Matches 1 goes into here. only needs to go that way if it matches 1 point of no, because I also have the 1 point. Wouldn't hurt to also be like, hey, if it's not 03, send it back. Alright. I fucked something up real hard. I don't know what I did, but I broke something. I broke something real good.